Hey guys, welcome. I'm going to be setting up my planner for next week. So it's currently Thursday. I'm just doing some more content focused things this evening. So I am Elena, welcome. I am a functional nutrition and holistic fitness coach, but I'm also very much a hashtag planner girl. And planning has also helped me really manage my ADHD as well as other mental health things like dealing with anxiety and stuff like that, as well as stay productive within my business. I am fully self-employed, and so staying organized and productive and keeping track of tasks and things really help. And one of my daily drivers is my Hobonichi Weeks. And so I use this in conjunction with my Hobonichi cousin. So this is very much like daily high-level overview detailed stuff, where this is like sort of more brain dumpy tasks, follow-ups, notes, things like that I need to make. So I do need that weekly view, but I also just like having two books. I very much could do this all in the Hobonichi cousin, but I like if I need to just go somewhere and I need to just take this, I can just take this and it still has absolutely everything in it that I need. Whereas like the Hobonichi cousin might be a little bit bigger, but I need the novelty also of having two books. I like to say that it's like my brain needs the little dopamine hits from being able to go back and forth between two books. And frankly, together, they just make such a good pair, and I like how they feel in my hand. So it's working right now. If it stops working, I will obviously switch methods, but for me right now, this works and it makes complete and total sense. And I'll definitely do a video on how these two books work together at some point. But for now, let's plan in my Hobonichi Weeks. Okay, so I like to set my weeks up, and now I wasn't using my Hobonichi cousin earlier in the year, but what I was doing is my weeks would look something like this, with like a ton of tasks. And this was actually a really light week. A lot of times it would end up bleeding over into the notes pages. And I was in a regular weeks and very quickly realized I needed to move into a mega. So I actually switched into a mega sneaker weeks with all these extra notes pages, which makes me so happy because I've literally already used like a third of them, which is great. But like, let's, for example, look at like, here is another week in my planner. Oh, I didn't even do them. Here was like another week. Like, look how insane this looks. Look how insane this looks. This is so much stuff. And I'm like, I need this to not be like so overwhelming when I look at it. And I honestly, like, I wrote C notes at the bottom here because I ran out of room. What happens is, because I work with people one-on-one and I talk with my clients on a nearly daily basis throughout the week, things come up that get added to my to-do list. Okay, I need to send this thing to this person. I need to update this for this person. Okay, I need to update this person's information, blah, blah, blah. And I'm constantly adding to my to-do list, on top of having recurring tasks for my business, as well as personal tasks for just my personal life, as well as home, as well as my music studio, because I do have a small private music studio. Fun fact, I was a music teacher for a long time, and I do teach music privately. So I needed a place to do this. But what happened too is I would just need sometimes like a higher level overview on like a daily page, and daily pages in the weeks worked, but I would like run out of room. I do a lot of meetings, right? I take a lot of meetings. And so also taking meeting notes gets difficult, which is where the two now work together. So this is what happens. When I played with it this week, and what I'm gonna do is, and I messed this page up, so I put like another piece of Tomoe River paper on top of it. I have work tasks, home tasks, and personal care, all stuff that kind of recurs throughout the week. Events that I have throughout the week. Did I take my vitamins? How much water did I drink? Which I really slacked on my water yesterday and today. And then in the back is where I have like, okay, week of January 23rd through 29th. So this is like this week, my tasks, and then a brain dump. And so a lot of times too, I will transfer notes from here at the end of the day when I'm doing my reflection. I'll transfer stuff over into here, and then the two work together. So even for this week, I'll have like a new setup for this week in the blank in the back. And it can be more than 2 pages, but honestly what ends up happening is I need more than 2 pages. I just haven't finished transferring everything into this from this week yet, because I will come back and reflect on this as I'm planning. So I need to set up the following week. And I love using the Midori Index clips. And in the regular weeks that I was using prior to switching into the Mega, I had done monthly tabs and I was using Midori Index clips. I just need the Midori Index clips because look how satisfying that is on the side, just to have those little clips. So cute. Okay. So we're gonna set this week up. I've already come through, and I like with my Hobonichi hard tip brush pen, my Tombow brush pen, just writing Sunday, Saturday, Friday. But I'm gonna actually take my like ride or die Tombow brush pen, my little N79, and we're also going to get dramatic with the dates. So I'm gonna I do this in my daily pages too, in my Hobonichi, where I just kind of like color over everything. I want to figure out this camera angle at some point, guys. I need to get like a better tripod to get a better angle for my planning, for sharing this content. And then I'm gonna just write in the dates on top of it because I just like how that looks. I like it to be dramatic. 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just like how that looks. I just think it's so nice. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, I've got my little straight edge here, and I actually have I've got a pencil board somewhere that usually floats around in this book. I have no idea where it went to. And I'm just going to draw a separator out. Oops, I need the hard tip side of my brush pen. And I'm just gonna make a separator for my personal to-do list. So I can make like a home/personal to-do list for the week. And I like to give myself like a 2-line column so I can write it and then check things off. And I just love, look how nice and light this particular N79 brush pen is. I love it. I do love outlining. Like I love how this looks with all the outlines, but I also like this. I keep my Hobonichi, my Tombow brush pens, I like the more neutral colors, to be frank. Although I did a week in green the week before, and like, look how cute that looked with the sterling ink. Okay, but I digress. Okay. So I've got this and I've got this, and now I need to make room on this side for my recurring tasks. So I'm going to do work task, home task, personal care. And we're just gonna go in again with my hard tip. I only use this like when I'm planning in advance. I do not carry this hard tip around with me. It stays at my desk. So I need, and I'm not good at lettering, you guys. I'm just work tasks. And I've got usually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different types of daily recurring tasks that I need to do. So 9, so I need to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna give myself Saturday because sometimes I move stuff to the weekend, although I'm trying not to. And actually next Saturday, well, that actually won't even be a thing. So we're gonna cover that up. Actually, Friday won't really, Friday will kind of be a thing. I'm going to, and speaking at and performing at a conference next week, so I know my Friday, Saturday task list is gonna be pretty light just because I'm gonna be places. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and I need 9 different daily recurring things that I have to check in on. So I'm going to draw a line, giving myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. That way I can write the tasks on this side and then I can Alistair method check them off here. Okay. And now we're gonna go into home tasks. I really struggle with like taking care of my house, you guys. I'm getting better at like hacking my brain for ADHD, but what I've figured is I like to do, and I wrote those A's differently. Is that gonna drive anybody else nuts? It's gonna drive me nuts. What I've realized is if I do my home tasks, instead of like saying I'm going to clean the bathroom, I do a bathroom reset. And I actually did this every day this week, where it's like, did I put stuff away? Did I take stuff off? I did the dishes on Tuesday. Yeah, I've not done any laundry this week, and that's a problem. I did a living room tidy on Tuesday. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. And then personal care is like, what day did I wash my hair? Glow pad, mask, whiten teeth, bath. Things that I don't need to do every day, but I want to make sure I'm addressing throughout the week. So really, I haven't done anything for myself since like Monday. Oops. I mean, I've washed my face and I've like showered and stuff, but these are like the extras that I do on top. And then, so I have laundry 20 minutes, bathroom reset, office reset, living room tidy. We've done an office reset every day too. Where did I put things back in the drawers? Did I take the dishes did I leave the dishes in my office or did I take them into the kitchen? Things like that. So I need to give myself space for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's gonna look a little bit different. So we're going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I have 5 things that I need to make space for. So again, taking my brush pen. I'm gonna get a better angle for this at some point, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I'll write those tasks in later. Okay, and then I've got personal care. Again, Monday through Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I've got how many things underneath this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Taking my little hard tip. And actually, I wonder if I switch the angle on this really fast. Hold, please. Okay, I think that helps a little bit. All right, so we got personal care and I need 5 slots for this. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and write in what all my tasks are that I need to check off and I'll speed up through that part because you don't need to see that. Okay. So now that that's all kind of in over here, on this side, what I'm going to do is I like to have my events listed out here just as just a quick glance. Again, if I'm out and I only have this book, or if I'm running errands and I only have this book, I like to see what's going on here so that if something comes up, I can address it. And so this is going to be events. Whee! And also time sensitive. So if there's a task that has to be done that day, I put it there. And this is my personal to-do list over on that side. So that is how I'll set that up. Now, the other thing I like to track in here is my vitamins and my water. I don't know why I like to do it in here instead of in my daily pages because I might not always use a daily page for planning, but I always use this for planning. So I like to just go vitamins. I give myself a little task. I use the bullet journal signifiers. I'm gonna write in vitamins on every single day. I really need my pencil board. I don't know where it's at. We're gonna use this little journaling card I got from one of the Etsy shops that I ordered tape from. Actually, it came from the shop that I got like this moth tape from. Look how beautiful that is. Absolutely love this like moth skull tape. Oh, just so good. Okay, the vitamins, and I will speed up through this and then I'll show you close up. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check off, do my little circles for my water intake. Each circle is 24 ounces of water. And that's like the minimum that I like to have. All right. And that is like the functional setup that I use. And I'm going to add a few fun things in the mix. I don't know if I want to do like some washi. I've really been liking this one lately, but I also have been really obsessed with this one, and I think I definitely need to order more rolls of this moth tape because even this paired with like this thick washi tape, like this is such a good combo in my head. I think it's great, but this is really thick, so I wonder if I take this, and we're gonna just bust it in half and mess with it that way. I don't always write a ton of stuff in on Sunday because I don't usually have a lot going on Sunday, so if things bleed over, so be it. I'm not really feeling stickers this week, even though I do have a bunch of good stickers from Sterling Ink. I got my subscription box from Catherine from Sterling Ink, and it's really great. I don't really like the quotes on this one. I don't know why the quotes bother me in the weeks, but they do not bother me in the cousin, but whatever. If I see one little TH, not the end of the world. Ah! I don't need that much. I only need like this much. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. Now do I like... See, even that is still like a lot. But can I do even smaller pieces? Good. Okay. And can I cover up these little words? I'm gonna use my Uniball Signo, sort of like a pseudo whiteout, to cover up this little tiny, you see, there's like a TH right there. I don't know if it'll focus. And then on this side, there's little tiny words at the very bottom. I'm gonna cover those up. Whee! Because otherwise, they'll bug the crap out of me. If I see them, I'll be like, why is it just sticking out on that side? Okay. Oh, I love this. Like, I could easily leave this as is, but I also maybe want to add a little bit of something on the side here. Okay. Now, the reason I'm setting my week up now is because I may be gone this weekend. I want to make sure that when I hit the ground running on Monday, I can just like do a quick task audit and see what I've left over from last week, stuff that needs to be moved over, stuff that I can just sort of leave behind that didn't actually need to get done. That's what I love about the bullet journal method, is because it really forces you to like reflect on like, why are you adding certain things to your to-do list? Like, did you actually need to do this, or are you just being a dumbass? Not a dumbass, I suppose, but okay, I like that a lot better. We got some skinny tape, and do I like this? Or do I want this side with the flat? Yes, okay. Ta-da! Okay. Whee! And we're gonna do the same thing. Don't mess it up, don't mess it up. I guess I didn't need to cover the words on that side then. Oh, look how perfect that turned out. It just missed a calendar there. What? All right, cool. I've got these two little chunks. Maybe I'll do something on the side here so I don't waste those. Yes, I think we are on to something, friends. Whee! I don't know about you guys, but I love watching planner videos because they're so soothing. Like, I get so relaxed watching other people do this. And because I also have people that want to see this content that have like said, yes, I want to know how you're planning in your journals and things like that on my Instagram, it's like an added bonus. I can maybe hopefully give back some of that relaxation to other people. Okay, and I'm clearly going to be, oh, that worked. That worked. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's gonna be the plan for next week, guys. And so what I'll do is then what I'm gonna go here and do, see, look, I even have the same washi tape. I might just repeat this. I'm gonna create just, this will end up being like, I will go through my task list from this week, anything that's left over from my daily pages that got missed, and do like a task brain dump into this page, and then that will help me sort of organize my week, because there's just, like I said, a lot of little things that come up as the week goes on when I'm working with my clients that I want to make sure I don't miss anything. And so being able to have a space to write this, writing it really helps me connect better to what's actually going on. And I actually have a little note here for next week because I have to do studio billing for my music studio about a couple things, billing updates for people. So I'm going to leave this note in here for that. But otherwise, that is my to-do list. That is my plan for the week. And then I will brain dump in the back here. just like I did for this week. And yeah, I may put down some more washi tape. Actually, we're gonna do that right now because it's so pretty. I just love these two tapes together. I feel like I really need to get more so that I can just use this without having to worry about running out. Ta-da! Actually, I'm gonna move this down just a little bit to make some room for the mauves at the top. I know it kind of eats up into the journaling space, but because I have a mega and I have all these extra pages, I'm gonna just use them. I'm not gonna stress out about it. If I run out of room, I've got a blank Sweet Freckle Designs diary that I can move into if I really run out of notes pages by the end of the year. Wishaw. We're gonna do right here. Make sure it's straight good. And of course, just get a little bit more of this beautiful moth tape. Ah, no. Move that over so it's not. Ta-da! And one more piece. And then we're gonna be done. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna flip that one around this way so I can see. Ha! So good. So good. And this will be sort of my brain dump, task dump area for next week. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.